Say for example, if I'm into designing and stuff like that, every time I refine something, and if I find a different way of doing a certain design, and I have maybe a customer or a client coming in to me and telling me that I'm looking at something bright and beautiful, and I ideate and I conceptualize and I give a presentation and I give them my thoughts and stuff like that, that also gives me a high. Now, whether that's going to close or not is a different story altogether. But the point is that if you want something powerful to happen and if you want something concrete to happen, you have to put in that kind of energy. You have to put in, the effort. You have to put in the time. You have to spend your time evaluating and learning. And very recently, I was looking at the house of Malaika Arora son. I think not. I mean, it was not a house, but it was Malaika Arora's place or something like that. And they basically gifted something to their son. And Gauri Khan was doing the revamp and everything. And I was taking a look at that, and I realized that I think somebody in Delhi or maybe another city could have done a better job. And if it was me, I would have done something differently. So there are a lot of people who are under the impression that you have to be a hardcore interior designer or you have to have a lot of knowledge and stuff like that. Of course that helps, but at times it's a good idea to take creative inputs from other people or fresher minds and stuff, because when I look at that particular room, I think it's just a very general luxe kind of a look. And if it was somebody like me who was doing it differently, I would have added more color, more space, more modernization and stuff. Of course, it's a program which is sponsored by a certain brand and stuff, but fir bhi, I mean, there are ways to do stuff, and if they would have thought of it differently, they could have enjoyed the benefits of a better design. And even if there's a Gauri Khan or a Malaika Arora involved, it certainly gave me a lesson. Or my takeaway was that sometimes people who've been too long in a certain architecture or design world don't have the best solutions for you. And if you really want to learn and if you really want to grow, probably you can do your own researches rather than spending your time on frivolous shit and stuff. You can probably switch on your YouTube or your Google, and you can follow more about the world trends and more fashion and more fabric and more of what's happening in the world and stuff. So when you sit around in a conversation or a discussion, you'll have more knowledge and you have more learning and you have more ideas to bounce off. And anybody who's charging you a fees for the good work they do will understand that when they are offering you services, they have to give you at a certain value proposition, or they have to give you basically a product which is matching up to the level of expectation and stuff like that. This does not mean that all interior designers and architects are of any lesser value, but with experience, I mean, certainly certain people forget the basics and stuff. So it's a good idea to take a mix of fresh ideas or moderate design or experienced design and stuff. And it's like if you want to attain, let's say, I mean, if you have to complete a brand strategy, then you take views and thoughts and creative opinions and inputs of everybody. But at the end of it, when you sit on a presentation and you make a presentation, you have to keep it in mind that it has to be a little different or a lot better than what the ideas of other people have been, presented, because this is where your core or your, value or your inputs matter more. It's easy to research and pick up stuff and get into your presentation, but what matters and what is of fundamental importance is the substance and the value you bring. And if somebody has to copy a design, copy in a nice manner where when you copy something also it doesn't look like it's copied. Okay, so I'd like to end my message here. The magic key or the magic word for achieving something, a vision or a plan or something like that, is basically concentration and focus. So the more you focus, the better it is. And when you are focused and you're kind of hell bent or determined to do something, then of course, you have a tremendous advantage on yourself, because people spend their time and energies on frivolous things and stuff like that. Then they turn around and say that a lot of stuff is not happening the right way in the world, but at the end of it, what is your role in that is also very important. Okay, so I'm ending my video here. Have a great day ahead. Have a great weekend ahead. Happy Diwali in advance. And do not underestimate, and please do not look down on the power of knowledge and learning, and try and focus more on associations and collaborations, because it's all about relationships as well, you know. So love and luck, take care, have fun, hasta la vista, enjoy yourself, and have a blast. And here's to a lovely coffee, and I'm hoping to meet you more. I think my cervical is again back, and I'm not very active right now, and I'm going to only selective meetings and events and stuff. So looking forward to meeting you in person, and I would be avoiding messaging too much and leaving more of recorded message. So thank you for understanding, and thank you for your patience on this one. Take care, love and luck, bye bye.